Have you ever wondered why life sometimes takes away the things we love the most? Why something we depend on suddenly disappears? Why a peaceful life is shaken without warning? It often feels unfair, but sometimes loss is not the end. It is life pushing you toward a place you never imagined. Today's story will give you new hope. So stay with me until the end. Once, in the quiet mountains far from the noise of towns and cities, there stood an ancient temple. Its marble stones were cracked with age. Moss covered the edges of the walls. The courtyard was always silent, as if time itself had slowed down there. And right at the center of this old temple hung a giant bronze bell. The bell was old and beautiful, made of dark bronze with delicate designs carved around its edges. It had a small hole on one side. The bell was once famous. Villagers would walk miles to hear it ring at sunrise. But over the years, the temple emptied, the monks grew old, and the bell stopped ringing. Dust settled on its surface. Spiders spun their webs inside it. Birds flew by without even looking at it. But one small sparrow noticed something others did not. Inside the hollow of the bell, there was a safe circular space. It was cool during the hot summers, warm during the cold rains, and hidden from predators. For a tiny bird looking for a safe beginning, it was perfect. So the sparrow carried tiny twigs in her beak. One by one, she built her nest inside the bell. She added feathers, grass, and soft leaves. It wasn't big, but it was hers. Each morning she sang happily. Each evening she rested peacefully. Nothing disturbed her. Nothing threatened her. In her heart she thought, "This is my home. Nothing can hurt me here." She believed the bell would stay silent forever. But life doesn't always ask for our permission before it changes. One morning, soft footsteps entered the old courtyard. A group of monks had returned after many years. They cleaned the temple, washed the floors, and finally, they stood before the old bell. They decided it was time to ring it again, time to call the villagers back for prayer. The sparrow knew nothing. She sat comfortably in her nest, thinking the world was safe. And then, with one strong swing, the monk struck the bell. The sound exploded through the mountains deep, loud, and thunderous. The entire bell trembled. The sparrow's nest shook violently. Twigs fell apart. Feathers scattered. The sparrow panicked. She flew out desperately as her home crumbled behind her. Her little world was destroyed in seconds. The sparrow flew in circles above the courtyard, frightened and confused. The place that once felt safe had suddenly betrayed her. She landed on a branch outside the temple and cried in her heart, "Why did this happen? What did I do wrong? Why did life take away the only home I had?" With heavy wings and a heavier heart, she flew away. Days passed. She searched through valleys and trees, but nothing felt right. She rested in bushes, on rocks, under leaves, but no place felt like home. She grew hungry. She grew tired. She wondered if she should stop trying altogether. But a small voice inside her whispered, "Keep going. Don't give up. Something better is waiting." So she kept flying. One afternoon, following the sound of flowing water, she reached a hidden clearing deep inside the forest. Light filtered softly through the tall trees. The air was cool and sweet. A small stream sparkled like silver as it moved. Berry trees were heavy with bright fruit, and strong, steady branches formed perfect shapes for a nest. The sparrow perched on one of the branches and looked around. It was paradise. For the first time since losing her old home, she felt hope again. She gathered twigs, stronger ones this time. She chose leaves that were thicker, feathers that were softer. Slowly, patiently, she built a new nest, larger, stronger, warmer, safer. When it was finished, she sat in it. A gentle breeze touched her wings. The sound of the stream soothed her. The sunlight warmed her feathers. She looked around and whispered to herself, "This place is better than the old bell." And then something deeper touched her heart. She realized that if the bell had never rung, she would have never left that old, cramped, dusty space. She would have never found this beautiful clearing filled with food, peace, and sunlight. Her loss wasn't the end. It was the beginning of something greater. Friends, life works the same way with us. We build our own safe nests, our jobs, our relationships, our plans, our comfort zones. We believe nothing will change. We tell ourselves, "This is my place. This is my future." But sometimes, without warning, life strikes the bell. A job ends. A relationship breaks. A plan collapses. A dream falls apart. And suddenly, we feel lost, scared, and shaken just like the little sparrow. We ask, "Why me? Why did this happen now? What did I do wrong?" It hurts. It feels unfair. And the future looks dark. But what we forget is that sometimes life has to push us out of our old space so we can discover the place we truly belong. The place where we will grow, where we will be stronger, where we will discover blessings we never imagined. Remember the sparrow. The same bell that shattered her nest was the bell that set her free. It forced her out of a place that was too small for her potential. It pushed her toward a future that was bigger, brighter, and safer. So when life shakes your world, don't think it's the end. Don't lose hope. Keep moving. Keep searching. Keep believing. Because sometimes the things you lose are leading you toward the things you're meant to find. Your next chapter may be more beautiful than anything you've ever known. Your next nest may be stronger. Your next home may be safer. Your next beginning may be your best beginning. So trust the journey. Keep flying. Your paradise may be just a few wings away.